me, Toby, and welcome back. A very, very warm welcome at that, back to my channel. It's been a very long time. I wish I could say I had an excuse. I do not. I have just been here, sleeping, eating, relaxing. Okay, that's what I haven't really been relaxing because I've been going to work. But the point is, I just have not been here. And I guess maybe that's partially to even do with what I want to speak about. With that being said, I am just going to dive right in. What I really want to speak about today was self-doubt and the importance of trying to overcome it. I feel like in this day and age, especially, where people are gaining success and, you know what I mean, like literally flourishing, doing whatever they want to do, this is the time to really go at whatever you want, and it is the worst time to allow yourself to be crippled by fear and self-doubt. However, with that being said, I know that it is not so easy to just overcome self-doubt. For example, I feel like social media plays a huge part. I think comparison and social media go hand in hand to me, and then which in turn causes people to doubt themselves, because I feel like on social media all people are ever doing is putting their best foot forward. Because with technology, the thing is, with everything being behind a screen now, people can really mold and shape their identities, and then in turn mold and shape the way in which people view them. And the thing about that is, as I said, it means that people can control how you see them. And so what all you're really seeing is the version of themselves that they want you to see. But obviously, it doesn't stop people from still comparing themselves. Like, oh, well, she looks like this. Oh, well, he's got that. Oh, well, he looks like that. Oh, well, she's doing that. And the thing is, because all you're seeing are people's end products, or because all you're seeing is the best side of themselves, it gets very easy to look at your own stuff and be like, oh, well, then what am I doing? Oh, why don't I look like that? Why haven't I got that? Why am I not there? But you're not seeing their starting point. You're not seeing their mess ups. You're not seeing the flaws. You're not seeing all the things going on in the back, because they don't want you to see that. They want it to seem as though they're put together, which is why you can't allow yourself to be thrown off by whatever anyone else may or may not be doing, because human beings are always going to be there. Human beings always, that's not going to change. So it's up to you to decide, like, am I really going to sit here and not go for what I want and what I know I deserve because of a few other people? Are you going to do that? Or are you going to decide that it's time for me to really start doing what needs to be done? And I am directly directing myself, because this is literally the problem I have. And it's a huge reason why it's taken me so long to come back and to be doing the things that I want to do. And also, I feel like with the whole social media thing as well, going back to that before I jump off that topic, I think as well, not even social media in fact, but I feel like it's very easy to throw yourself off as well, because you see it as well. I mean, there's already so many YouTubers, there's already so many podcasters, there's already so many MUAs, there's already so many nail techs, there's already so many people doing this, that and the other. So now you look at it as, well, why would they need me to come and do this? Why would anyone need whatever I'm bringing? Or why, like, it gets very easy to throw yourself off as well when you feel like, oh, well, what's really the need for my thing? But do you know what? From when you've thought about this and you're constantly thinking about it, it's a thing where you know and believe in your heart that you should be here and you should be doing that. What does anyone else matter? Because I can tell you now, it's not about what you're doing, it's about how you do it. Yeah, 1 million people can I'm thinking of something that 1 million people can do. 1 million people can, I don't know, I'm doing something basic. I wanted to use something really snazzy and edgy, but I can't think of anything. 1 million people can have a YouTube channel, but if 1 million people can do YouTube, why is it that it's not 1 million people getting successful off of YouTube? It's not about what you do, it's about how you do it. And if you know in your heart and your soul that you're bringing something that you know that others aren't able to bring, or you know you're doing something that needs to be done, what does it matter if 10,000 people are already doing it? What does it matter if that person's already done it, that person's doing it, that person did it? It doesn't matter. It's all about you, because it's your journey. And even then, that's what I'm trying to say. That's why it's even the best. This is the best time to take the risks and that you need to take, because right now, if you're in my age group or my age bracket, you're still young. You haven't got any dependents. You haven't got, you don't really have a lot to lose right now. So even if you do it and I don't know, it doesn't go your way, it flops, it crashes and burns, at least you did it. And at least going on further on, you're not going to be plagued by the thoughts of what if. Because I'd rather know, okay, at least I came, I saw, I didn't conquer, than you're thinking, oh, but what if I did, what if I did, what if I did? Because that feeling will drive you crazy. So it's just, you have to look at it, okay, yeah, cool, like, what have you actually got to lose? Okay, yeah, people don't feel it. Then you move on to something else. You try something else. And at least you can say that you actually did give it a go. And even on the topic of that, what was I going to say? I was going to say something. Hopefully it comes back to me. But like, yeah, you just can't even allow yourself to get caught up in whatever anyone is doing. If you're reading this, if you're looking at this right now, this is your prompt. This is your sign for you to do whatever it is that you've been wanting to do. This is your sign and this is your time to do those things. Forget what anyone else is thinking. And another thing as well I'm going to say is, and I feel like another reason why people do get themselves like thrown off is, focus on the feeling that you get from doing what you're doing. Are you happier doing this thing? Does this thing bring you some sort of joy and fulfillment? If so, then, because I feel like, as I said, it can be really easy for yourself off, because all you're worrying about now is the end product, and if people are going to like it, if you're going to be successful off of it, if it's going to bring you some sort of recognition or whatever. And from when you're already looking at the end product, you're not even going to begin, because you're going to get yourself overwhelmed by the thought of, oh, well, will I blow? Will it? You don't know if it will or won't. All you know is what you have right now which is, let me at least just start. You can't base your actions on what may or may not be. And that's what I'm even trying to say as well. If you know something is what you're meant to be doing, who gives a time whether or not is going to bring you success, or is going to bring, at least you know you're doing it. So don't even allow yourself, make sure that whatever it is you're doing, you're entering it with the right mind and the right heart. Because if you're not in it for the right reason, if you're not in it because you know it's what's in your heart to do, you're not going to get far anyway. If you're starting something just because of the success it may bring you, or the, I hate using this word, but clout. Oh my God, I hate that word. If you're only doing something because of the clout or the recognition or the attention, you've already lost. You have to make sure that your heart and your mind is in the right place with anything and everything you do. Because imagine you're basing whatever you're doing, or you're already putting basically your craft or whatever in the hands of people. And from when you've already done that, because if it's a thing where you're looking at it like, oh, well, I'm going to do this because, or what if I don't blow, or what if people don't support me, or what if I don't have fans, or what if the thing is already out of your hand, and it's already not starting in the right place. So it's just, you can't allow anything you do to be in the hands of anyone other than yourself, because the only person you have control over, and the only person whose actions you can predict, are your own. So forget what anyone else has to say, and forget what anyone else thinks, because it's you at the end of the day. And that's all that matters. And furthermore, I was even going to talk about how, if you're someone like me, who maybe you've experienced things in life that haven't been the best, or you've gone through a lot growing up, it does get very easy to internalize negativity. If you've only been exposed to negative situations, or you've only really known sadness and trauma and all those things in between, once you are now older, you don't even realize that it's now you replicating those same patterns of negativity. I'm going to say negativity a lot because I can't think of another word. But yeah, it becomes very easy, because it's like, you see it as, first of all, you're going to see things as, what's the point? Because I know for me, even like, this is something I've only recently become aware of, that I'm also trying to work against, is I know I don't really allow myself to get hopeful about things. I don't really allow myself to get to look forward to things, because I always see it as, well, what's the point? Because in my head, my default setting is it's going to flop. It's not going to work in your favor. It's going to disappoint. You're going to get upset. So I don't allow myself to expect things. But the thing is with that, you may think you're protecting yourself by doing that, but if you don't expect better, or if you don't expect good, how do you expect good to come to you? How do you expect better to come to you? There gets to a point where you have to take control and do what needs to be done. You can't allow that same cycle of negativity that was existing when you were younger to continue through your adult years, because this is now the time where you can at least control, if not everything, if not most things, you can control some things. So it's up to you. Am I going to make use of that control? Am I going to make use of that power that I have? Or am I just going to sit here like bread, eating bread and crying? Because who benefits? Who actually benefits from that? Because it's not me. It's not you. Life is always going to be crap. Life is always actually not going to be the best of things. Like, not even trying to be bad vibes, but life is always going to give you 101,000 million reasons to be upset and to be sad. And that is why it is down to you to make sure you create your own happiness and you do right by yourself through doing the things that you know will make you happy. And obviously, I know for me, like, this whole YouTube thing, it is something that genuinely brought me happiness and brought me some sort of joy. But as I said, I feel like it is very easy to allow yourself to get bogged down by the thoughts of, oh, what if this flops? What if this isn't this? Oh, but if, like, it gets very easy to just bring yourself down with all these negative things. Because as I said, when you've only really experienced negativity and you've only really experienced the worst side of things, it's not that hard to now only ever see things to be that way. But you have to really break that cycle, like, because as I said, it's one of them things that, okay, cool, you don't expect nothing or you don't work towards nothing because of your negative mindsets. Then as a result, things stay the same or things get worse, and then what you're gonna say, life is so bad, and then you just go through that whole cycle. You need to actually you gotta do something. You just have to do right by yourself is what I'm just trying to say. Like, because as I said, like, you can't expect to see a change if you're not actually actively changing or making a change. Where is the change gonna come from? Because it's not gonna come from me. Who's it gonna come from? At the end of the day, if you know something is your calling and you know you're meant to be doing it, you just can't allow yourself to get caught. You just can't allow yourself to put yourself off from doing it. Because as well, it's a thing where, because for example with me, I know that a lot of times I feel so down, and the reason why I feel down is usually because I know I should be doing so much more, and I'm not doing what I should be doing, because even as I said, I'm so fixated on maybe what things will be or what they may or may not be, that I don't allow myself to even just start. Listen, for the good of yourself and for the benefit of yourself, because it's not for, as I keep saying, it's not for anyone but yourself, do it. Like, I know this whole video might have been really choppy and it may have been, but all I'm really trying to emphasize is this life is too short to not do the things that make you happy. Start that YouTube, start that podcast, start that, what else do people start? Start that DJ mix. I'm such an auntie. Just essentially start. Anyone who's looking at this right now, they've been going through stuff down and they've been doubting themselves, they've been holding themselves back from doing the things they wanted to do. Take this as your sign to start, because you don't get another life. And this is the time. I'm sounding so violent, like, but this is the time for you to do things that need to be done. So take from that what you will. This is me making my step towards doing right by myself, and I hope you too shall do the same. And yeah, so that's all I really have to say. I've recorded this video like 10,000 times, so I hope that our message still gets across the right way. Because you know when you say something and you do it so right the first time, but then it's just like they have to do it second time, third time, it's not the same. I hope this still reaches people the same way. And yeah, and one last thing I wanted to say is, because I can't lie, giving advice and talking to people is something that's always been in my heart to do, and it's something that I'm really passionate about doing. So with that being said, I am gonna leave like my social media and stuff, maybe even a Curious Cat link. So please, if you have any dilemmas, if you want to talk to me about anything, please talk to me, because I actually do want to have a segment where I do give people advice, because I think I'm really good at that, you know, quite insightful. So yeah, thanks for listening. Hopefully this is the start of something really beautiful. I will stay committed. So yeah, thanks and have a nice day. Stay safe. Wash your hands. And yeah, bye.